Have you ever reached that point where you couldn't even pray anymore, so you just typed a message to God hoping he'd somehow see it? That was me. I was tired, broken, and honestly, I just wanted him to explain why my life felt like it was falling apart. I didn't expect a reply. But when the reply came, it broke me in ways I can't explain. My name is Inspira, and this is the story of the message I sent to God and the reply that broke me. So let's get to the full story. I remember that night like it was yesterday. It was past midnight, the room was silent, but my mind was screaming. I stared at my phone screen, tears blurring the words as I typed a message I never thought I'd write. It wasn't to a friend, not to my pastor, not even to my family. It was to God. And this time, I wasn't praying. I was angry, broken, tired. I typed, "Dear God, are you still there? Because if you are, why does it feel like you've forgotten me?" I pressed send even though I knew he didn't need a message to hear me. But somehow typing it made me feel heard. For months, everything had fallen apart. The job I thought was mine slipped away. The relationship I prayed for ended in silence. And even the friends who promised to stay stopped checking in. Every morning, I'd wake up, smile for the world, and whisper under my breath, "I'm fine." But inside, I was slowly falling apart. That night, I told God I was done trying. I told him, "If you really care, say something. Show me you still see me." Then I cried myself to sleep. I didn't want Bible verses. I didn't want encouragement. I just wanted proof that he still cared. The next morning, I woke up to a message, a real one, from a number I didn't recognize. It said, "God told me to remind you he never left, but you stopped listening." I froze. My heart raced. Tears fell before I could even blink. Who was this? How did they know? And why did the message come right after my cry to God? I tried to call the number, but it was switched off. I checked again hours later, still off. But that wasn't the only strange thing that happened that day. Because just when I thought the message was all it'd get, something else happened that left me shaking, and that's where my story takes a turn I'll never forget. That afternoon, I went out for a walk to clear my head. Every thought was loud. Was it a prank? Was it real? Was God really trying to speak to me? I sat at a park bench trying to make sense of it. Then, a little girl walked up to me. She couldn't have been more than 8. Her hair was messy, and she held a small paper in her hand. She looked up at me and said, "Auntie, I think this is for you." I smiled politely, thinking she was just mistaken. But when I opened the folded paper, my knees went weak. It read, "Sometimes, God allows silence to grow your hearing. You asked him to speak, but you never stopped talking long enough to listen." And right below those words was a verse written in a child's handwriting. "Be still and know that I am God." Psalm 46:10. I looked up to thank her, but the little girl was gone. I searched around the park. She wasn't there. No one had seen her walk in or out. It was as if she vanished. That was the reply that broke me, because I realized I wasn't forgotten. I was just being refined. That night, I didn't send another message to God. Instead, I whispered, "Lord, I'm listening now." And from that day, peace didn't mean everything was fixed. It meant I finally trusted his timing. Sometimes, God's silence isn't absence, it's preparation. He still hears you. He still cares. He just needs you to listen. And that's the end of my story today. Again, I'm Inspira, your weekend storyteller on this channel. Nneoma inspires. I tell sweet and inspirational stories that stays with you long after you hear it. If this story touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more sweet and interesting stories. And remember, God never stopped hearing you. Thank you for watching. Remain blessed.